Hey everyone, it's Larissa and it's Wednesday. This week we are talking about testosterone. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm not at my computer. I'm using Nick's laptop. Anyway, so we are talking about testosterone. Now this is something that we haven't begun yet. We're in the midst of doing it, so it's kind of exciting, kind of stressful. Nick has had some ups and downs because of it. So he's not on testosterone, and we're actually right in the midst of doing it because basically I've noticed that there's two different ways that you can do it in Canada and an American way. I think it has to do with our medical systems. Anyway, so we chose to go and do it privately, where we pay for the psychiatrist appointment, and a lot of the other medical coverage, like for appointments and stuff, are going to be covered. So that's kind of a bonus. Kind of happy about that. But basically, he has his letter right now. We went at the beginning of, I think in May, I'm going to say at the middle of May, end of May. And he had his first appointment with the psychiatrist, and then he went about two weeks later and had his second appointment with the psychiatrist, which then she told him that he got approval for his letter, and now we have his letter. So now we're just in the midst, because he doesn't have a family doctor, so he's looking for a doctor right now that will just give him his referral to the endocrinologist. Yeah, so it's been kind of a bit stressful, just because there's a lot of people that don't know how to deal with trans issues. We have the Vancouver Coastal Health, which they have a trans program, which is basically through the government, which we chose not to do. That a lot of our clinics and stuff here are based from them, so they like to go by the book and say you have to go through all these things before you can, before you can go to the endocrinologist, which we know isn't the case. How do you feel about hormone replacement therapy in general? I think if it makes you happy, then that's great, and I think that you should do whatever makes you happy. Some people choose not to, some people want to do it. I know for Nick and for him, he chooses to do it, and that's something that he wants to do. What kinds of hormone replacement therapy do you know of? I only know of what was spoken of before is like the injections and the cream gel or whatever it is. I know Nick is going to be doing the injections. I just found from what we've learned from the creams and the gels that it's not something that he feels that he wants to do. He would rather just do the injections. What changes are you anticipating the most positively? I'm excited really just for him to be happy, for him just to be happy with who he is and be more comfortable with his body and going out in public. I think that's the most exciting thing for me. And I'm just excited for his body to change and his body to fill out, and I don't know, I just think it's going to be really exciting. I mean, we don't really know what's going to happen, but I think it's just going to be a good thing. That brings me to my next one is, what are you more worrying about, the changes of testosterone? And it's mainly just the fear of the unknown. Like, we don't know what's really going to happen, because, I mean, we can't say for sure what's going to happen. But I think we're just, I'm scared of just not knowing if it's going to change him as a person. It's hard to think that it's not going to, but I know that deep down that it won't. I think it's just as a girlfriend point, I get nervous that he may decide that he doesn't want to be with me anymore, he's not attracted to me anymore. And I mean, I know if that happens, then that's something that I'm going to have to deal with. Anyway, so how necessary is tea? I don't think that I'm really one that I can say that whether it's necessary or not. I mean, I think it depends on the people, and if they choose to do it, then they choose to do it. If they don't want to and they don't feel it's necessary for their transition, then that's fine. So, yeah, I mean, if it makes you happy, do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. And so, I don't think that to be a man, you need to have it. I mean, but I know that for trans men, like some of them, it makes them feel more comfortable in their bodies, and if that's what you want to do, then that's great. Do you know of any endocrinologists and or family practitioners in your state or province, thank you for that, Nikki, that are F to M friendly and assist in hormone replacement therapy? Yes, the psychiatrist that Nick saw was Dr. Melody Priest, and I actually have a friend on my YouTube that he has also seen her for his transition. If anybody wants to talk to him, then message me, and I can tell you his username because I can't say it off the top of my head. Do you know any endocrinologists? Actually, we know of two. One is further away in the valley here in BC. His name is, I don't know his first name, but his name is Dr. Trugoni, which my friend on here is actually going to see him as well. And Nick's mom actually worked with Dr. Trugoni, so she wants him to go to him, and Nick's kind of debating whether or not to go to him or to go to the other doctor that we know here, is Dr. Marshall Dahl. So yeah, so that's what basically the doctors, if anybody is from Canada, BC area, and you have any questions or need any contact information, I can give you contact information of the doctors that I know of, or if I can help in any way, then feel free to message or comment or anything. And thank you everyone for subscribing. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to see us talk about something, or you want to know something about us or how we deal with our partner's transition, then message us and comment. And I just want to thank everyone, and happy Canada Day to all you Canadians. Yes, so everyone have a great rest of your day.